Okay. Jake Paul knocked
So,
out.
over the last 6 years, we have sat back and waited patiently as Jake Paul knocked out retired plumbers, senior citizens, and former
Right.
professional athletes who had nothing to do with boxing.
Man,
In the
people who thought that prime Mike Tyson was actually about to show out on old Mike Tyson was about to show out on fucking Jake Paul, bro. As an old ass man, bro. And overweight,
senior
bro. Tighten up.
citizens, and former professional athletes who had nothing to do with boxing. In the one fight he had with an Instagram boxer, the guy got dog walked.
For the winner by split decision, Tommy
Tommy Fury's an Instagram boxer.
But
His
since
name
then,
sounds like so familiar. I thought he was like a real
has been
boxer,
steadily
but
climbing back up the ladder. And to be honest, most of the time he is still primetime entertainment. Now, going into this fight with Anthony Joshua, who was supposed to be Tank Davis, was like going from Weenie Hut Central to the Salty Splatoon.
oh, that was supposed to be Gervonta Davis. He was supposed to be fighting Gervonta Davis here. Oh, okay. I was wondering why I ain't never heard shit about this fight until it literally happened, bro. No, I'm glad Tank ain't fight this nigga, bro, because that would have been some bullshit wasted ass potential, bro. That would have been some really money grifting ass shit, bro. To fight Jake Paul when you're already a really skilled fighter and you're fucking O? Like, what are you, 30 and O in one draw, bro? Like, nah. Or
And
he's
that's no offense
32
to
and O.
Tank, but damn, this guy Joshua is just massive. It's obviously just a whole nother level of power, and many thought this shit was going to turn into an anime.
Official prediction. What are you actually feeling? You told me yesterday 6-7. I wasn't sure if you were actually being serious.
Yeah, fifth, sixth round knockout. I'm putting him to
For
sleep.
So
quality.
that was a fucking lie.
Now, even
Yeah, the
from the
quality
start,
looks
this should
shit,
have been like
but
a
it's so
bad omen
nice.
for Jake Paul that he was going to lose, hanging out backstage with 6ix9ine.
That's a W.
6ix9ine been letting go.
Apparently, at this point, 6ix9ine is on probation and potentially house arrest.
Yeah, but I told him like,
And they're showing off the ankle monitor. And yes, it was just a terrible idea to do the ring walk with 6ix9ine. It's like the two, or I guess three most obnoxious people you've ever seen, with Logan Paul there in the background trying to get his 15 seconds of fame. I mean, seriously, guys, Tekashi 6ix9ine's music in the big 2025. This also should have been another bad omen for Jake, as he would receive the patented Drake curse, as he would put 200,000 of Stakes money down for that
Ah,
$1.6
damn.
million payout that was never gonna come. Now, throughout the fight, guys, Jake actually did get some licks in.
200,000, goddamn.
That was probably the best one.
That don't mean
And
shit to
even
him,
though he
though.
caught the guy more flush, it's like it really didn't do anything, and the counterpunch probably hurt Jake much more there. Here was probably the best jab that Jake had all night. But really, guys, it's like you're playing Pokemon and you're going up against a much higher level. Like, you keep trying your hardest, you keep doing these attacks, and it's just not very effective. And in the first couple of rounds, people were not happy as Jake spent more time on his knees than Monica Lewinsky. Other than that, he was really just kind of running around the ring for his life, ducking and dodging, and pretty much taking a dive anytime that he was in danger. And it got
Lizzie.
to a point where the referee had to say this.
Rough tactics gotta stop, okay? The fans didn't pay to see this crap, okay? You gonna fight, but fight within the rules, okay?
Damn,
really
ref
says
telling
it
you if
all.
you're gonna
Fans did
fight,
not-
you're gonna fight, nigga. Nah. Ref is like, if you're gonna fight, bitch, you're gonna fight, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You better throw him up.
Pay to see
Throw it
this
up.
shit.
On
We
some
paid to
Rihanna
see
shit.
Jake get flatlined. And boy, did Christmas ever come early, guys. Ooh.
God damn.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
And obviously, that was the final blow. I do
God
have a couple of
damn.
angles here for your viewing pleasure. Ooh. He said,
Damn.
woo! I mean, honestly, I don't even know how the guy stayed up. I thought he was gonna do like the Daffy Duck. I mean, the sheer fact that Jake did not get put to sleep by that straight tells you that his chin is actually pretty crazy. Ooh. God damn.
The
Now, I
nigga
don't think the
chin.
guy had ever been punched like that before in his life. I mean, that's just some crazy power. How about one last one for the kids back home?
God damn.
I mean, this still shot, guys, really says
Oh,
it all.
shit.
I mean, this motherfucker's face is being totally rearranged. Now, after the fight, Jake would tweet out, "Double broken jaw, give me Canelo in 10 days," showing off this x-ray, and yeah, he got his shit fucked up.
Shit.
Like I said, it was amazing that he did not get put to sleep, so if anything, that's like still the thing that people are going to want to see
Damn,
in the
your
future.
jaw breaking before getting put
And I
to
will
sleep
say,
is
I do think he
crazy.
did well enough in this fight that he will still be a pretty big draw, but he can't go back to like fighting bums after this, so I don't know, maybe the only like person that would be somewhat on his level would be like a Tommy Fury rematch. That's kind of what I want to see, especially now that Jake has more fights under his belt. Now, like I said, Jake spent a lot of time in this fight on his knees. I thought when he got hit below the belt, it was total bullshit, and I don't know why they weren't deducting points from him the entire match. I mean, he had this guy Jake in all types of compromising positions. I mean, I won't even go into detail about what's going on here. And yes, this was pretty much Jake the entire fight, holding on for dear life. And here was where you knew the
Wait,
fight
so
was
did you
really
just
over.
say Jake Paul hit this guy below the belt and they let Jake Paul get away with that? Or are you saying this guy hit Jake Paul below the belt? If this guy hit Jake Paul below the belt and they let him get away with that, yeah, I don't. He would have been fucked up anyways. This guy would have fucked Jake Paul up anyways. But if you're saying Jake Paul hit this guy below the belt and they let him get away with that, then that tells me like this shit's kind of rigged. Like they're showing favoritism towards Jake Paul.
Over as he starts stumbling around. I don't know if his legs were cramping or what, but it's kind of like watching a, lion hunt down an injured gazelle right here. Like I said, just hanging on for dear life to daddy's leg. And this was the exact moment right here that he knew he fucked up. And I do feel like in typical Jake Paul fashion, obviously he wants to sell the fight,
Oh,
but I do
God.
think both before and during, he was more concerned with trolling Anthony Joshua than realistically trying to beat him. I guess this is his way of trying to get into Joshua's head, but honestly the guy seemed completely composed throughout the entire preliminary things, and he was really on a mission. Like, this guy was not
That
going to
dude's
be stopped.
physique is
Honestly, I
crazy.
think that he could have beat him much earlier in the fight, but I think he obviously wanted to give the fans a show. And yeah, throughout Jake was just trying to taunt him, but it doesn't really work when you are getting your ass kicked and also running around the ring grabbing daddy's leg. He just kept trying to do this shit with his tongue the entire time. To which eventually Joshua was like, "Put that bloody tongue back in your fucking mouth. And also next time maybe get a tongue scrubber." And of course, once again, that boy Logan had to rush in there to get his face on the camera. Do I look good in the shot? They did ask him before the fight who he thought was going to win.
You got a prediction for the fight, Logan?
It'll be a knockout for sure. Obviously, I'm saying a Jake Paul knockout, and I don't see this fight going more than 3 rounds, bro.
And obviously, I don't blame him for the prediction. He's not going to go against his own brother. But I think this picture tells the harsh reality of what he was really thinking. I mean, I'm sure he was scared to death for the guy. But still, during the fight, he had to be annoying as possible, sitting ringside. Telling him he lost every single round when obviously Jake was getting dog walked. He was in there running a fucking marathon. And I'm telling you guys, Logan's dedication to trying to steal the spotlight and make things about him, I mean, to me, it's almost like admirable at this point.
This nigga, bro, what the fuck? You creep up on the nigga talking in his ear trying to grab his chain, bro? Back the fuck up, nigga.
Like, bro, can you just let your brother be the main character for once? Now, Ryan Garcia would chime in saying, "I think the Tank would have done him worse." And that's probably just this guy's ego talking. I mean, lately he's been more of a streamer than a boxer. And I think he's really just saying this because obviously he lost to Gervonta. Now, I did have to get some side hate action in on this video.
No, he's not just saying that because he lost to Gervonta, nigga. Gervonta would have fucked that nigga up. Like, are you disagreeing with the fact that Gervonta Davis would fucking not fuck Jake Paul up?
As they were saying, Jack Doherty was up in the nosebleeds.
Oh, Lord. Why are we still talking about him?
I also found Anderson Silva's knockout of Tyron
Bro, the
Woodley.
more we acknowledge dumbasses, the more they're gonna receive, the more attention they're gonna receive because we keep acknowledging them, bro. Can we stop talking about fucking Jack Doherty in fucking 2026, my nigga? In 2026, my nigga. In 2026, my nigga, why the fuck are we still talking about Jack Doherty, bro? Like, dead ass, like, tighten up, bro.
Hilarious.
If he does some stupid
Hitting
shit,
him
then
with the
yeah,
leg.
but,
Oh man.
like, just acknowledging the nigga's presence is crazy to me.
I mean, this guy's got him put to sleep more times than a fucking baby at this point. I honestly think our guy should just stick to acting in Cobra Kai. Other than that, much like the audience here, I did not see this fight, but I did feel bad for this guy because they did not allow him to get a single word in after he won his debut.
Congratulations, Miami, your winner, Kino Marley. We ran out of time, sorry. Don't worry about a thing.
I also thought this IG clout chaser at the end of the match was
Man,
hilarious.
I'm sorry, it's crazy.
Damn, she was fighting for her life trying to get in that shot, trying to get the perfect story. The face has more plastic than the fucking Atlantic Ocean. This guy was in there drunk as fuck trying to give his girl backstrokes on national TV. And yes, this is what Jake is going to be seeing in his nightmares for quite some time. I mean, I do still have to hand it to Jake in a lot of ways for even stepping into the ring. I think the guy was like 30 or 40 pounds heavier than him. Obviously,
damn.
he's been a world-class boxer in the past. The guy was an Olympic gold medal winner. But yes, I think the only thing left now is to see Jake, like, actually get knocked out cold. Like, the fact that he still remained conscious, I think will keep people interested in his future fights. But yes, the audience did finally get what we all came to see. I want to see Jake fight Tommy Fury next. Y'all let me know down below who you would want
Nigga
his
already
next
fought
opponent
him.
to be. Whether you
Or was
enjoyed
that
this
Logan?
fight, I thought it was much better than last year when he fought Mike Tyson. And I also thought it was much better than the fight with Tank would have gone. But either way, I do want to thank you guys for watching today's video.
No, you're definitely tripping on that. You're definitely tripping on that. Tank would have given you a shot.